Hello there, it's the Easy Engineering once again. We make engineering topics easy and fun for you. For today's topic, we will get to know more about the thermodynamic system. So what really is a thermodynamic system? For an easy definition, thermodynamic system is any part of the universe that we want to study, or to put simply, it is whatever you want to study. It can be simple as a plant, a dog, or the water dispenser in your kitchen, as complex as your whole house, or even as sophisticated as a power plant. Understanding a system is like how crime scene investigators understand a crime scene. This is how these investigators use a caution tape to isolate the victim from the external environment. In thermodynamics, we have these things also. Our victim is the system. Our caution tape is called as boundary. And our external environment is the surroundings. So by now, you have already realized that boundary separates the system from the surroundings, and surroundings are everything external to the system. By the way, before we proceed to the types and classification of systems, let us first define these two important terms that plays a big role in understanding our system. First is energy. Energy is the capacity for doing work. It may exist in potential, kinetic, thermal, chemical, or other various forms. Well, I know that you know that already, right? And next is mass. Mass is the quantity of matter in a body regardless of its volume or of any forces acting on it. It can be expressed in a kilogram of water, a pound of air, or a ton of stones. So we can now move to the interesting part. I want you to know that there are three types of systems, namely open system, closed system, and isolated system. To classify and identify what system are we looking at, we need to know the interactions between a system and its surroundings that takes place across the boundary. So first, let's talk about the open system. What interactions are in the open system? Open system is a system which the boundary allows energy and mass to enter and exit the system. Sample open systems are electric fan, pump, kettle, and washing machine, considering it rains water. So let's take the electric fan for an illustration. Energy enters the electric fan into its motor, and when the blade of fan rotates, air gets drawn and discharged. Very simple, right? Let's proceed to the closed system. In closed system, its boundary will only allow energy to pass and prevents the mass. Sample closed system are television, cell phone, light bulb, or the wheels on your car. For light bulb, only energy is allowed to enter and exit. The entering energy is the electrical energy, and the exiting energy is the light and heat energy. The third system is the isolated system. Isolated system is a system which both the energy and mass are not allowed to pass. In real world, the only sample system that we can actually label as an isolated system is the universe itself. But for the sake of learning, we have systems that we call as an isolated system, as it acts like an isolated system for a finite period of time. The best example that we can use is the thermos. Assuming that the thermos contains a hot water which is perfectly insulated, there will be no way for the mass of hot water to exit the container, and 100% of its energy will be contained, as heat transfer will not occur for a perfectly insulated system. But to remind you, in the real world, with the law of thermodynamics, that is not possible. So that's it. Engineering is a fun thing, and it always has been. See you again for our other easy and fun engineering topics. Is engineering topics made easy and fun for you.